Buhay Madayo everyone, this is Group 7. Our topic is Senses of the Self. The first reporter is Trixie Miraflor.
There are two main types of ethical subjectivism. First is control subjectivism. This idea says that what is right or wrong depends only a person's personal opinion. When someone makes a moral statement, they are only expressing what they personally believe. So it means that what is right or wrong depends on your own opinion. So for example, mayroon kang lying is wrong. That's only mean that you need to ganahan mga tip, but it doesn't mean that lying is wrong for everybody. Kaya mura ng pagtanaw. So mura na siya tagsa-tag sa mga opinion na unsay maayo or dili. So second is emotivism. This view was introduced by A.G. Ayer and C.L. Pendejo. It explains that moral statements are not facts but expression of emotion. So it means that when people say something is right or wrong, they're not talking about facts. They're just showing their feelings. So for example, ngayon ka nga helping the poor is good. Mura kang nagingon na nalipay ka sa pagtabang sa COVID. It's more like sharing or showing approval. So emotivism is expressing emotion, not facts.
Strands of subjectivism. It encourages tolerance of different opinions. It recognizes the role of feelings in moral decisions. It avoids forcing concept of moral on everyone. Weaknesses of subjectivism. It can lead to moral relativism. It makes hard to resolve conflicts. No universal standards of right or wrong.
Psychological is the scientific study of the mind and the individual. It explores the thoughts, feelings, and actions, and individual and groups, seeking to understand why we do or what we do. Ito ay nag-aaral sa isip at damdamin ng isang tao o grupo. Nag-uunawa din sa ating ginagawa o sa kilos na gagawin.
Psychological egoism. Psychological egoism is a theory that describes the underlying dynamics behind all human action. It points out that there is already an underlying basis for how one acts. This ego herself has desires and interests, and all our actions are geared towards satisfying these interests. So, tanan ng tao na ito siya desire na nilakaw na sa state. And then, ang desire mo siya gusto na stimulate. And interest is kanang murag kasulin mo na nagtuloy siya magpapag. And then, the satisfaction niya na siya self-serving motive na nangyari yung body needs.
Next is ethical egoism. It is a theory that says we should put ourselves first. Our own happiness and success should be top priority. We may help others, but only if it also help us in the end. So, ethical egoism, it says all about nauna to akong sarili, thinking of your own good. So, example is kuan, na kay classmates na pag-deny ng exam, hindi siya sa inyong mga ang cheat mo sa exam. Siyempre ikaw, hindi ka gusto nga ka na makasaban ka or magsakasan ka ng instructor, mukha kong sabihin mo kung saan makaayos yung nakakaugal mo. That's the simple way of ethical egoism, thinking of your own good.
Scott Rice 7-step moral questioning model. Number 1 is gather the facts. Collect relevant information about the situation. Ay isang paraan ng pagkuha ng impormasyon na kailangan para sa isang particular na sitwasyon o problema. Ito ay isang proseso ng pagsiguraduhin na mga impormasyon na ay tama at updated. Kailangan tama yung pinaka-independent ng informasyon. Dapat dili mali. Determine the ethical issues, identifying the moral concerns and principles involved. Determine the ethical issues ay isang proseso ng pagtukoy at pagkilala sa mga issue na may kaugnayan sa moralidad at etika sa isang particular na sitwasyon o problema. Example, ng mga prinsipyo ng moralidad tulad ng respeto sa karapatang pangtao, katarungan at integridad. Isipin ng mga prinsipyo ng moralidad tulad ng respeto sa karapatang pangtao, katarungan at integridad. Number 3, identify the stakeholders. Consider who will be affected by the decision. Identify the stakeholders ay isang proseso ng pagtruko o patuloy sa mga tao, grupo o organisasyon na may interes apektado ng isang partikular na proyekto, desisyon o aksyon. Example, mga taong direkta apektado ng proyekto o desisyon. Consider the relevant moral principles. Think about the ethical theories and values that apply X. Ang moral na prinsipyo ay mga gabay sa paggawa ng desisyon at pagkilos na nakabase sa mga halaga at etika. Example, paggamit ng respeto at dignidad at karapatan ng bawat tao.
Number 5, consider the potential consequence. Consider potential consequence involved analyzing the possible outcome of different action or decision. That includes na-assign to look consider the potential consequence is type of consequence, factor of consider, and benefit of considering potential and consequence. So, ang type of consequence is positive consequence. Ang kadalawa is negative consequence. So, ang sa factor consider is na-assign upat. For example is short-term effect, long-term effect, impact on self, impact on others. So, benefit consequence, considering potential consequence is na-assign to low. An example is informed decision making. Ang kadalawa is risk management. Ang katatlo is opportunity identification. So, number 6, make a decision. Decision involves selecting the best course of action for variable option. Is na-assign dalawa is K element or decision making process. So, ang K element is na-assign yung mga example. Identifying the problem of opportunity. So, ang identifying the problem of opportunity is clear, define the issue or the change to improve. So, ang kadalawa is gather information. Gather information is collect relevant data and insight. So, number 3 is evaluate option. Weigh the pros and cons of each choice. So, number 4, consider consequence. Think about the potential outcome and impact. Number 5 is choice and option. Select the best course of the action. Number 7, justifying a decision. Justifying a decision involves providing a clear and logical explanation for the choice made. Na-assign to ang justifying decision is K element, benefit of effective justification. Is a K element is na-assign to law. K elements. So, na-assign to law meaning of K elements. So, number 1 is where rationally. Explain the reasoning behind the decision. So, ang ikadalawa is supporting evidence. So, provide the fact, data, or expert option, the validate the choice. So, ang ikatulong, addressing concern, anticipate and response to potential, addressing concern, anticipate and respond to potential criticism or the sa benefits is na-apply to law. For example, to crash. Ang kadalawa is increase confidence. Number 3 is facilities communication. Ang ikaw-pat is effective justifying. Na-apply to law ka example is be clear and concise. Avoid effective justifying. So, na-apply to law, for example, is be clear and concise. Ang kadalawa is use evidence. Ang katatlo is anticipate and questions.